Hey everyone, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is Jason312. When we left off in our last video, I had crashed my science gathering ship, and hopefully this time I will relaunch it again. This time hopefully it'll take a different path, and I'm going to do some modifications to make sure that that happens. Okay, so this time instead of 4 of these, we're gonna do 3, maybe 3. Might even use the stacked coupler to help me out, but we'll see how that goes. That's get this all built up. Give me just a moment, everyone. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. This on here. And 6 or 4. And let's bring it down a little lower. There we go. Okay. And we'll bypass the antenna this time. Change out our crew because we don't want Jebediah, we want Bob Kerman. Make sure our staging is set up correctly. Got our parachute here, engine here. Okay. This time we will open our materials bay here. Get that science. EVA. Collect the data. Restore. Something I did not mention about collecting the data and storing it in your capsule. When you are going through a re-entry into the planet, or what may happen, what you may see here on this video, is once we launch, I will be going too fast, even with the parachute deployed, to keep the Science Junior intact. So it's always a good idea to make sure that you EVA, collect your data, store it in the capsule, just in case something goes wrong and you lose that module on your ship. Just good standard practice. Don't need to go very fast, so let's drop the throttle down. There we go. But I don't want to go to the left. I want to go right. So, this way. Come on. There you go. Work with me. Work with me. Actually, no, I can back it down a little further. Too much. There we go. Now, if I do this correctly, I can observe material base here. Get that data. And I don't know if I've done a mystery view here. I think I have. Yep, I have. Okay, now I can start going 90 to the 90-degree marker. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. This is what happens when you do not have an engine that has a gimbal set rate, or fins that provide extra control. These provide stability, which is good. But having control surfaces also is just a little more preferable. Okay, I can't EVA yet, no. Still have not upgraded my astronaut complex. Maybe I'll do that this video or next one. Depends on how much money I get. Okay, do a little bit time acceleration. Except this time we're going about it the smart way, not the idiot way. And that said, I'm the idiot. Just saying. Because I was legitimately being an idiot the last time I did this. And we're just flying all kinds of crazy. Come on. Come on. No, 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 not nosedive, not no dud, no, no. Don't nosedive. Please don't nosedive. And we're nosediving. Okay. Come on. Come on. Ah, son of a... Will you stop it? Come on. Get away from the prograde vector. Come on. No. I said no. How far? Okay, looks like this thing is not going to give me a choice. I'm going to have to do this. Okay, come on, get off there. Come on. Am I out of... Not out of electric charge yet. Fine. Deploy the chute. There we go. Are we? Well, that was a mistake. Only got one choice. Try it again. Maybe get some different parts. Actually, yeah, I think different parts might help. Or using the stack decoupler to break the rest of the rocket off. Or I can just get these extra parachutes. That might help too. That said, we'll go ahead and go survivability. Okay, now let's try this again. Except this time, we have extra parachutes. We're gonna stick them right there. Not ideal if coming in with a free entry, where you've got to worry about the entry, re-entry, heating, and all that, because these actually would explode if exposed to the heat. But in this case, we're not going very high off the ground. It's just this particular rocket does not want to cooperate with me and wants to explode on impact in the water. So, yeah, we're going to fix that. And we're going to change the deployment on my parachute here. Instead of 1,000 for the altitude, we'll make it deploy at that. Okay. 1,500. That should slow it down enough. Should. Okay. No, no. We're not going to the left. We're going to go to the right. To the right. To the right. That way. Thank you. Come on. Get in there. And once again, I forgot to grab the material space study while on the ground. Oh well. Can grab it here. Now we can accelerate. Let this thing do what it's gonna do. Except it's not gonna nosedive. You're not nosediving. No. No. Oh. Snap. Will you stop being stubborn? Please. Just for a minute. Do what I want you to do. Thank you. It's where I want you to be. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay. No. 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 Stay right on the prograde. I said no. Okay. It's just not going to listen to me. Okay, deploy those. There we go. Now we can time accelerate. 3 parachutes are better than just 1. Parallel with the water. And now we're trying to nosedive, and the parachutes. Okay. There we go. And now we will land like an elegant butterfly on the water. And hopefully not destroy anything. Don't quote me on that, though. I bet we might destroy the engine by some force of bad luck. Just continue time accelerating, so we're about 500 meters off the ground still. Come on. I ain't got all day. Oh, hey, look at that. We destroyed nothing. And we're in the water. Now I can do a crew report from here, because this is a new area. I can EVA. Run down here to the Science Junior. Collect data. Yep. Restore. Observe. Keep data, collect that data, open a mystery goo, keep data, collect data. Okay. Now remove data. And, whoops. One last thing. EVA report. While we are in Kerbal's water. Okay. You know what? I'll go with it. And store experiments and do one final EVA. Now, it's funny how if you're grabbed onto the capsule, it says you're flying over Kerbal's water, when in reality, you're actually kind of floating. It shouldn't be any different from if you were walking on your spacecraft or if you're grabbed onto the ladder. But, hey, I'm not judging. Just one of those things that's funny. Get my keys out of the way so I can actually move my arm around without bumping into them. And now we can do more upgrades, which we will want to get general rocketry. And because we have some survey on Kerbal, we're going to want to go to aviation soon. Which I think that is the last thing we can do. Yep. 17 science is all we got. So, we have 150,000 right now. We have escaped the atmosphere. We can do that. But we can also do this one. So let's do these tests that landed at launch site. Landed at Kerbal. Free money. That's what they are. Okay. So we'll get those tested first. So we only need this swivel, this engine. Come on. And then this will be hilarious. If you guys want a good laugh. Actually, that might not be a good idea. Better idea. Because this thing is top heavy, we can do structural points. Because I don't have any clamps or anything like that. And put these where? Come on. Come on. Right there. There. Oh, why is it doing that? Whatever. As long as it stays put. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Well. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but hopefully it'll work. Without breaking. Crossing fingers. Because I've had some pretty bad luck lately with ships breaking. Now we just gotta wait this out. Ah! Forgot I can't time accelerate and expect that to work. Well, there goes whatever. Actually, no. Better idea. Revert flight to launch. Apologize, guys, but that's... Some of these missions are time sensitive. When you have them accepted, you get extra time to do them, but if they're sitting in the mission control, chances are that when you're in the middle of another mission, if you saw a mission you wanted to do in mission control and didn't accept it, it'll expire on you without you realizing it. So that's why I reset that instead of just letting it do its thing. It's gonna get a little foggy. I wonder what this looks like from inside. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Oh, and in case you don't know, you can hit your C key on the keyboard to go into your IVA in vehicle. I don't know what the A stands for. I don't remember. But, yeah. And you can also use the C key to get back out, because once you're in that view, you don't have a button that you can click to get out of it. So, and now the fuel's gone, so we can recover this vessel. And we have more money. Okay, now mission control. What do you got for me? Test heat shield. Okay, run test option and first gun. Okay, we can do that one. Flight above 19,500. So these two we can do. They've got, this one's got 5 days. This one has 1 day. So I really don't want to use time acceleration. And we can escape the atmosphere since we have the parts for better rockets. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's get rid of that monstrosity. 2, 3 fuel tanks. Since we're going into the atmosphere, we're going to want to have the heat shield to be safe, because we can run the test. Well, let's go ahead and run that test first. I'm not really going to go off the ground, so no reason to have a parachute. Just zoom in here so I can click it. Run test. Okay, recover. Yep. Okay. Back in the vehicle assembly building. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I know why. That's not the order I wanted the stuff put on. And there we go. There's my capsule. Zoom out, please. Out, not down. There we go. Now we can do the heat shield under here. And we'll use the bigger fuel tank. This one here. We'll do 3. Oh, let's put the engine on first. Yeah, let's put the engine on first. Now we can do the decoupler. And then we'll do this giant thing. There we go. And then we'll add these to it. Two, three, 4. Okay. And let's go ahead and use Valentina Kerman since she's a pilot. No, and my luck, this will probably actually put me closer to orbit. Not that that's a bad thing. I'll have an idea on how to get up there easier. Reason I'm using a pilot is because they have the SAS system, Stability Assistance. Keeps the rocket straighter. It's easier to control. And I get the feeling that this thing is not going to last as long as I was hoping it would. Anyway, there's 300 miles or meters per second, not miles. Oh, it got us to 10,000. So, not too bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. The hilarity continues. I saved it! I saved it! I don't know how I saved it, but I saved it. Now we can just kind of chill here. Wait for the final layer of the atmosphere to go by. Actually, I think I could go ahead and use the max throttle. Make it faster. Here because straight up and down launches, vertical launches, are instant death. Let's open up our menu here. Actually, yeah, we're escaping the atmosphere, so shut that off. I can save that fuel. Time accelerate. Grab this right here. Yep. Grab a mystery goo. Yep. Grab the crew report. Okay. And, of course, I once again forgot to upgrade my astronaut complex, so I can't do an EVA and get more science. But that's okay, because we will have a mission to go to orbit, and when we do that mission, well, that's when we can do all the fun orbital stuff. And I will hopefully have already upgraded my astronaut complex. So for the time being, we're going to accelerate. Just let that high altitude fly by, because I can get that high altitude later. And we're going to angle ourselves to the prograde vector. Retro, not pro, retrograde. And we're just going to kind of fall at a slow speed, because we're not going to come in at over. Yeah, we're trying to come in too high. Burn that off. Couple. And now we can just kind of chill. That'll explode. Or not. Thought it would. Guess it's not going to. Gonna let the capsule follow it that in, follow it whatever angle it wants to. So SAS is off. And here before long I can deploy the parachute, hopefully before I hit 0. Yep, there it goes. It hit the water. Just let us continue to fall. Now I'll deploy it. Okay, time accelerate. And time decelerate. Alright guys, so we've had 2 successful launches this video, and 1 spectacular failure on my part. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and recover this vessel. If you like this video, please go ahead and click that like button down below. Unfortunately, I would continue this video, but I am out of time. If you enjoy the content I provided for you guys, please subscribe to my channel. There will be much more to come. And above all, guys, thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.